Hi guys, I am a good girl, but I also have boundaries. Having boundaries doesn't mean you are going to be a mean girl, right? Having boundaries doesn't mean you're going to be rude, arrogant, rash, and just be one kind of lady that people are afraid of interacting with. Everyone is talking about boundaries, but do we actually know what it means to have boundaries? Boundaries are not just these walls that keep people away from you. Boundaries are also doors that bring the right people into your life. So let's talk about how to have boundaries without being rude or arrogant. Number one, understand what it means to actually have boundaries. Boundaries are not set to control people. Boundaries are set to control yourself from being used, abused, exploited, or misused. You get it? Take, for instance, somebody wants to borrow an amount of money from you. Even if you have that money, don't be quick to release it. Nobody should have direct access into your finance. They are going to exploit you. They are going to chop you. They are going to abuse the access you give to them. You know why? People gravitate towards ease. If you make their lives easy at the expense of your own life, they are going to rush at you. And by the time they finish with you, they are going to leave you there. I'm not saying you should not be sacrificial to people, but have boundaries. This is what I can do for you, and this is what I cannot do for you. Give, but give calculatedly. Don't give at the expense of your own security. Number two, communicate respectfully. A lot of people are out there demanding from respect, but these people are the most disrespectful people you can come across with. Learn to speak. It's not about what you say, but how you say it, your facial expression, the tone of your voice, your body language. I'm a nurse, and at work, if you overshow yourself as being the good nurse, patient relative will just be on your head. We could be like 3 or 4 nurses on duty, but if you're always the person carrying everything on your head, you were assigned to 5 patients, but you are there caring for 20 patients that you are not assigned to. The whole patient relative will want you to pay attention to their patients, and that's not good. If, for instance, a patient relative comes to me and be like, Auntie Nurse, my sister, come and do this thing for her. I'll be like, good afternoon, ma. Well done, ma. Okay, I'm not the nurse assigned to your patients, okay? You're that tall, fair nurse. She's the one assigned to your patients. Please talk to her anytime you need anything. Please call her attention. I have other patients to care for. Simple. You have passed the information even without being rude. Some nurses will be like, hey, now let me see for you. Am I the only nurse on duty? Do you want to kill me? I will kill myself. Learn how to speak, please. The tone of your voice, your choice of words. Some people use abusive words so much that something does not sit well with you does not mean you should describe it in the most abusive ways. I see some comments that people make at some points, like let me just say 5 years ago, I was guilty of this. Maybe if I see a post online that does not make sense, I'll, use an unkind word. But now that I know better, it is not good to use abusive words on people. Even if you have to criticize something, do it constructively. Do not be disrespectful. Do to people what you expect them to do for you. Number three, be consistent without being rigid. See, you need to be known for something. You need to be known for upholding your boundaries. Now, some people claim that they have boundaries, but they only have boundaries once in a while. You habitually misbehave, but then you want people to respect you. You want people to believe that you have boundaries. Be consistent. Now, however, in your consistency, don't be rigid. There are some times that you need to bend, especially for your close friends, for your loved ones, for people who would naturally respect your boundaries. But in this time around, they need your compliance. For instance, somebody wants to borrow your car and you don't normally borrow out your car. But now there is an emergency. Come on. Where is your church mind? Please give out your car. Okay, hopefully they will not crash it. Number four, be firm but kind. Be firm but kind. Now, before I got married, I had some men tell me, fine girl, I like you. Come and visit me now. Let me spoil you. Let me give you a house treatment. Sir, I don't visit men. They will drag you. Next time they'll be like, you're a matured girl, you're a big girl. How can you say you don't visit men? So please, I'm a small girl. I don't visit men. Please, if you want to see me, I will pick a place and a date and we'll go out on a date. But if it's to come to your house, I'm sorry, sir. Please, I cannot come. Be kind, be firm. But still, in that your firmness, be kind. You don't have to be like, excuse me, sir, are you trying to insult me? Do I look like a whore to you? Why would I come to... No, now, auntie, calm down. Be kind. In your firmness, be very, very kind, okay? Have confidence, but have a softness to your confidence. Usually, when they see a kind person, they try to, water that person down to what they want from that person. That is why you must be firm. You must be confident, but do not lose your kindness because you're trying to be firm. Number 5, respect other people's boundaries. Yes. And this is actually the height of maturity. If you're actually matured as a person, you will not take it personal when people demand for space. It could even be your spouse and they just need a quiet moment. Please respect their boundaries. I'm not saying that spouses can have, different, distinct lives from each other, but I'm just saying that in some cases, people just need a moment and you need to give it to them. Maybe you want to hang out with a friend of yours during the weekend and they're not out for it. Please respect other people's boundaries. In doing that, you give them reasons to respect your own boundaries. Sometimes why people don't respect your boundaries is because you actually don't respect their boundaries. You are a joker. You joke with them. That is why they decide to joke with you back. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I have not confused you, but I have convinced you about having boundaries with a touch of softness. You don't need to lose the kindness of your heart because you are trying to prove to people that you have boundaries. No, boundaries are not a mechanism to chase people out of your life. Boundaries are a mechanism to filter the people who come into your life. Yes. If you have healthy boundaries, I tell you, healthy people will come into your life. Boundaries just help us to filter people because in this world, when they see a soft, nice person, they'll try to suck out all the softness and beauty in her and him also. Some men are actually very nice and ladies try to exploit their niceness. That is why you should have boundaries. If somebody asks you for 100K, for instance, and that person is not so close to you, that person has not really been there in your life. Maybe you moved to a new environment and they know that you are a JJC, they are coming around to greet you. Somebody you barely know for 1 week is asking you for 100K. Even if you have that money, you can be like, oh, I'm sorry, I did not budget for that. But what exactly do you need money for? Yes, you should ask. If they can ask you for money, you should also ask them what they need money for. If the person gives you maybe a reason, you can say, I cannot offer you 100K, but you know what? Take this 20K. Just take and add to your money. Sorry, God will help you. It's not easy. Take heart. Have you maintained your boundaries? Yes, you have maintained your boundaries. Were you kind enough in maintaining your boundaries? Of course, you were kind enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, have boundaries, especially women. I'm not trying to say that men don't need boundaries, but I feel like women need the most boundaries. Thankfully, based on my analytics, I noticed that it is more of women that watch my channel, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Drop a comment and see you in my other videos. Bye.